Most bankers aren't ready to help you until after their third cup of coffee. But with Central National Bank's after-hours service, you don't have to wait for the bank lobby to open to get help. You can contact us from 6 to 8:30 in the morning or from 5 to 10 in the evening, and we'll connect you to a real, live, local person who can answer questions and fix problems 7 days a week. Bank different. Bank Central. Central National Bank. Member FDIC.
Hey, it's Mike for Bwaaa. You looking for a great haircut and shave experience? Come to Champion Salon and Barber. Our skilled barbers and stylists are dedicated to giving you the best service possible. Whether you need a simple haircut or a complete grooming package, we have you covered. And while you're here, feel free to enjoy a complimentary beer and chat with our friendly staff. We have 2 convenient locations in Waco and Woodway, Texas. You can also book appointments online or through our app, making it easy to schedule your next visit. So why wait? Visit Champion Salon and Barber today and experience a cut above the rest.
Bwaaa trash fight all through the night, deep in the heart of Texas. The trailer park is nice and dark, deep in the heart of Texas. That drinks his brew and he spits his chew, deep in the heart of Texas. The TV blares but no one cares, deep in the heart of Texas. Here we go!
Hey there, everybody. Welcome to Bwaaa, a King of the Hill podcast. I'm Mike.
And I'm Rusty.
Rusty, we have reached a little bit of a milestone here.
We have, and we haven't done this particular type of episode between the other 2 seasons.
That's
so,
true. Well, the difference being that Peggy fell from the sky.
She did. And we get a, split episodes.
Yeah.
So we didn't
First time ever.
really get any of that in the earlier episodes. So you're left with the first King of the Hill cliffhanger.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. This is the first King of the Hill cliffhanger. And I guess this would be the first Bwaaa cliffhanger, kind of.
This is the first Bwaaa cliffhanger.
Yeah.
We're leaving you guys hanging, and see every single one of you right now thought this was going to be season 4, episode 1. And I guarantee even some of you sent notes already.
Yeah.
You know, you
that's
sent
right.
notes in for this. So not this week.
And we're not trying to pull a fast one on anybody or anything here.
No.
We just wanted to come on and, number one, thank all of you for following us on this dumb journey that
For
we're
3
on.
seasons,
Yeah,
like 3
for
full
3
seasons.
3 whole seasons.
That's over 100 and
yeah.
10, 15
We got a lot
episodes
of-
we're on
yeah,
now.
there's
We're
a lot
almost
of
at like
episodes.
120. Yeah, that's crazy.
And then we also wanted to tease kind of what's coming up.
Yeah, a lot of stuff coming up.
So season 4, it's a big season for King of the Hill. A lot of stuff happens.
Well, not only did not a lot of stuff happen at this time. We're talking about the 4th year, starting the fourth season of King of the Hill, and you got to think at that time frame, it's in full swing now.
Well, it's generally when a show hits its stride.
Yeah, there's
right?
a lot of pop
Third, fourth
culture,
season, stuff like that.
a lot of pop culture from the era or whatever that surrounds King of the Hill at this time too. So
Well, and not only that, you now know who the characters are.
Yeah.
You know what their tendencies are. All
you
of
can
that
predict
stuff.
them.
Yeah.
They're becoming predictable. You're starting to know where
Yeah.
what direction everybody's kind of going to go in.
Well, you don't have to explain who everybody is every time anymore.
Yeah, no, you're
You know,
watching
you
it. You're
know.
good. You know who's who. You know
Yeah.
Bobby's a little weird. You know Peggy's a little narcissistic. You know Hank's a little reserved.
Cotton's terrible.
Cotton's terrible.
Yeah. Dee Dee's dumb.
Luann's dumb.
Sure. Watch your mouth.
Dumb in certain ways.
That's
She's
right.
extremely intelligent, but for the overall,
She's a very
thing,
good
she's-
mechanic.
very good mechanic.
She is good at a lot of things. Hair is not one of them.
Wonderful wife, wonderful mother.
Yep. Well, we don't know that yet.
Don't
but
know that
yes,
yet,
Yes.
but yeah,
she
yeah.
ends up being. Yeah. She's a good person.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
She's just like a lot
I
of
just
people.
didn't want to piss anybody
Yeah,
off.
I got
like,
it.
Don't make anybody mad.
She's like a lot of people we know, though, that, they're good in certain areas.
Yeah, for
Everything
sure.
else is just extra,
It's just extra.
or whatever.
Yeah.
So the tease for season 4 is that we are constructing something. We're I don't know how to say this. I guess
We're going Hollywood on you guys a little bit.
We're doing a little Hollywood.
Yeah, we're doing a little Hollywood.
We're getting a zhuzh.
Executive production here. We've got
right.
we've got the executive producer.
That's right. Yeah, we're gonna
executizing.
We're gonna do some stuff that hopefully you guys really enjoy. If you enjoy seeing our faces.
Yeah. Well, I hope it I don't know. In diversifying the content, I hope that when we do our funner episodes and stuff like that, I hope that the episodic content doesn't really change.
No.
But us being on video will allow us to do different types of content on the
said
Fridays. Oh, I did say it. Did I say video? Oh, you had to edit that out. Yeah,
you said video.
Whatever we have coming next,
we've got some cool stuff.
It's going to be cool and diverse.
It's going to be a little different.
Diversify the content.
Yep. And I think that you guys will actually get to see our faces when things happen.
Yeah. Because I don't think you've seen anything but my face on social media.
Well, the only time I think they've seen us is like Rogue Media or when we did the RogueCon thing.
The RogueCon
we did a live one there.
Yeah, we did.
And they were like, "Who is that old man up there on the stage with that hippie?"
Yeah.
Who's
the homeless guy up there with that guy, that well-dressed man? Yeah.
What's up with that guy in the wheelchair and the other guy? We, I think of everybody that listens as kind of family here, I mean, good, bad, or indifferent, right? Some of them hate us, some of them love us, but we just wanted to say thank you all seriously for following us, for staying in the King of the Hill family, for giving us all the information, all the stuff you send, all the wonderful comments we get, even the bad ones. We'll take the bad ones too.
I'll take the bad ones.
We'll take them all.
We're doing something right,
Yeah, in the words of Mrs. Garrett, you take the bad, you take the good, you take the bad, you take them both, and there you have.
There you go.
Bwaaa.
Yeah, Bwaaa. Yeah, no, it's been it's been crazy. 3 seasons.
Yeah.
Entering the 4th season. What did you when we first jumped into doing King of the Hill? What did you envision?
I figured it would last about 10 episodes.
About 10 episodes,
and we'd be done. Yeah. Yeah, because to let you guys in on a little bit of inside baseball, we run a network here of podcasts, right? And because of that, we have been through a lot of people. There's a lot of shows that have come and gone. Some have lived their whole lives and then stopped, and then some have been taken from us unceremoniously. Some of them just stop.
Yeah.
And that's the nature of podcasts, unfortunately. But we're trying to change that in that we stick with it. And we try to be consistent, and we try to get stuff out on time, and we try to get stuff to you guys when you expect it. And we can't thank you enough for just being a part of that.
Yeah, especially when we fell short. It's been it's been uphill on both sides because Mike's got a life and a network, and I've got a life and a job. And
I have a network. I don't have a life.
Well, you have a network. Sure, you have the network. Well, I mean, you have a life. You have your wife and your grandkids and all that too. Yeah. So I mean, we're both. Week to week, no matter what we have going, we've managed to make it work. Like I drove 10 hours today, and we're still here making it happen for you guys.
It's a crazy amount of driving.
It is. I drive 5,000 miles a month.
Oof.
I will drive 1,400 miles, 1,300 miles this week.
Do you ever want to play one of those big truck simulator games?
I actually do play those big truck simulator games. And it's actually funny you mentioned that because it started as a child.
Yeah.
I had the only games that my computer would run were the $10 games at Walmart.
Sure. Yeah.
Because we didn't have a badass gaming computer. So the one game series that would work without any flaws on our outdated computer was this trucking series.
Yeah.
And it was a company called SCS. And they're out of Ukraine, actually.
Okay.
So they have developed now.
Was it like a European truck simulator?
No, the very first one I ever played was called 18 Wheels of Steel. American Trucker, 18 Wheels of Steel.
Man,
That was what it was called.
What a great name.
And then now they've developed everything, and they have American Truck Simulator. And what they did is the base package is just the West Coast, Seattle, Oregon, Nevada, that kind of thing. And then they slowly released DLC for it. So they just released Texas. They just released Texas. So that was pretty fun. You could drive through Waco. You could see the Waco Stadium.
Really?
It just says Waco Stadium. It doesn't say Baylor. It just says
Waco Stadium.
But it's like the modeled
looks
after
like it.
it.
Yeah,
They have the bridge.
Sure.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool.
I bet it's easier to build stuff like that now that you have Google Maps and those sorts of things that are basically indexing the world.
Yeah, they send people to go out and do it because it's literally one of the most popular games on Steam.
Yeah,
on the Steam library, it's like top 20 game like played right now.
By the way, 18 Wheels of Steel is a great name.
Wonderful game,
but you wouldn't want that.
No, you
don't
rubber.
Want actual steel. No, that would be tough to
rubber to the road for sure. Definitely, absolutely.
What did you expect when we started this thing?
When we started off with the David Letterman, and then we segued into the King of the Hill. And
the David Letterman one may not be dead.
May not, but we might.
Yeah,
it might come back. We'll see how that goes. We got a lot of connections now within that industry, so within the David Letterman world. And actually, late night is on its way out right now. It's literally dying in front of us. James Corden's dead. He's gone.
Well, I saw that
late night's done. That franchise ends with James Corden.
What they said is it just became too expensive to keep up.
$45 million just to run the show, and they were only making half of that back.
Yeah. I don't doubt that one bit. I was never a huge fan of James Corden. I think he's okay, but I don't know that he's not.
The only thing that he had going for the last probably like 6 years of his run was the car karaoke.
That
was literally the hugest thing he had.
What's his face coming back? The one that Craig Ferguson?
Craig Ferguson is coming back. He's going back to TBS.
Oh, really?
TBS scouted him out.
Look at TBS.
They're going to give him. What they're going to do is, he's going to have. He's going to have all creative freedom. He's going to go and he's going to be like Conan did when Conan went to TBS. Yeah. Conan can do whatever he wants.
It was like one of the best things that Conan ever did. And
literally
everybody like made fun of it when it happened. But it was a great move because
he's making fun of them right now while he's sitting in his
set up his whole Team Coco
mansion.
thing, and
it's huge.
Jeez.
They got a whole network.
Well, he just sold his friggin' podcast to somebody.
Yeah, well, they had a network, too. The Team Coco had more than just one podcast from what I understand about it from underneath it.
Yeah, he's got a whole team that develops that stuff at this point.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
And the other thing,
if you're looking to buy our podcast, you ever bought?
Please do.
Yeah.
We can be bought for a very small price.
Yeah, very small.
The other thing that's going on right now is the writer's strike.
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
Yeah, they got all the late nights are shutting down right now. The production for pretty much every late night is halted.
I have never thought that a writer's strike could bring things down necessarily because I've seen a lot of them, right? There's been a lot of writer's strikes. But right now, at the time on this planet, in the way things are working, this writer's strike could cripple network television.
It could, because nobody's a comedian anymore. Nobody is practicing or has practiced hours and hours of stand-up that David Letterman and Jay Leno had to go do to get where they're at.
Well, and the other thing is that, you've already heard some of these networks talk about, we're going to stop broadcasting at 9 o'clock or whatever, because we can't afford to be on that long.
Network television's on its way
out.
Well,
now if you don't have writers to even write stuff, you're going to get a lot of crappy programming.
Well, not only crappy programming, but
a lot of internet replacements.
Just for like the late night side of things.
Yeah.
David Letterman was able to go and survive during writer strikes.
Sure.
Any writer strike that's happened with Jay Leno or David Letterman, they were able to survive them because they themselves understand the entire process behind writing.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jimmy Kimmel's not funny. Jimmy Kimmel you couldn't pay me to go watch him do stand-up.
Yeah.
James Corden, you couldn't pay me to go watch him do stand-up, that kind of thing. So they're just not funny. Craig Ferguson, oh, man, you could.
Ferguson.
I would watch him 1,000 times over.
Craig Ferguson is a throwback to some of those older late night guys. He really is, because he's just nuts.
I hope that he does it for as long as he humanly, physically, possibly can do it.
Yeah.
Because we need that.
He's a funny guy. He's a funny guy. I think, and he's been out of the limelight for a while too, which should make for some good times.
But back to your question, So I really, I don't want to say I didn't expect much. Like I said, I just didn't think that we would still be here in season 4.
Yeah,
I thought we would do some episodes, maybe a season or so.
Yeah.
But I figured something in life would happen to where either the network got too busy and you weren't able to do our podcast or something, or what. I just there's 1,000 things that I thought. But in retrospect, looking back on it reflectively, it's. It's been great. It's been a really cool ride. It's been really interesting to build something and people actually flock to it.
Yeah.
It's one thing to build something, but to build something that an audience is actually attracted to and people actually want to respond to it and people want to be a part of it. That's my biggest thing, is building not just the show, but the community and the show.
I do, I don't know, 4 or 5 shows at this point.
Yeah.
And this one was one that, A, I prep for the most, and B, it's just fun to do. You know, if anybody is still listening, please go check out Jennifer Love Hewitt. Please be on our podcast.
Go check it out.
Or please be on our show.
It's doing pretty good.
It does okay. It's huge in Brazil for some reason, and it's just a show where we're pleading for Jennifer Love Hewitt to call into our show. And then I do one called Bros, Foes, and Heroes about comic books that I really enjoy doing also. And so it's just fun for me to break up my week that way, you know, and to be able to put it on a calendar, set that time aside, because other than that, I'm just here working. I'm working on stuff. Like
it's nice to create sometimes and step away from the work part.
It is. Yeah. It's very nice to be able to just record a thing. So anyway, thank you so much to everybody for being here. We will be back on Friday to talk about some stuff. And then next Monday you can expect season 4.
Yep, season 4, guys.
Here we go.
Be ready for it.
Oh, that gives me a deadline. I got to get everything ready.
Yeah, you do.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you again on Friday.
Oui, Matanye.
Oui, Matanye, indeed.
Well, let me tell you, Rusty, eating healthy used to be a struggle for me, but that was before I discovered the BlendJet 2 portable blender.
The BlendJet 2.
Now when fast food temptation strikes, I just blend up a delicious and nutritious protein shaker smoothie. You know, they gave us a whole bunch of those little packages that came with the blender.
Yeah.
And there's some really good flavors in there. I mean, there's some like that matcha thing.
The green matcha?
Yeah, those are pretty damn good. BlendJet 2 is portable, so you can blend up smoothies at work, a protein shake at the gym, or even a margarita on the beach. It's small enough to fit in a cup holder, but powerful enough to blast through ingredients like ice and frozen fruit with ease. Maybe a human thumb. Don't put your thumb in it. BlendJet 2 is whisper quiet, so you can make your morning smoothie without waking up the whole house. Lasts for 15 plus blends and recharges quickly via USB-C, which has saved us all. There's nothing worse than turning that USB thing over and over and over and over, and then finally finding how it plugs in, you know?
Oh, yeah. I don't like that either.
USB-C
saved us all.
Best of all, BlendJet 2 cleans itself. Just blend water with a drop of soap, and you're good to go. There's 30 plus colors and patterns to choose from. There's a BlendJet 2 to complement just about any style. We have a pink one? Lavender.
Pink one.
I think ours is lavender.
Mine is the Toy Story Aliens.
Oh, yeah.
It's like the Pizza Planet one.
Ooh, that one. Yeah. They've got some really cool colors, but I really like the patterns. I know one of the people here got one that looks like Woody the Sheriff.
Is there a code with them?
There is a code. What are you waiting for? Go to blendjet.com and grab yours today. Glab it today.
Glibbity glob.
And when you do glab it, make sure you use the promo code
BWAAA12.
That's to get 12% off your order and free 2-day shipping. No other portable blender on the market comes close to the quality, power, and innovation of the BlendJet 2. They guarantee you'll love it or your money back. Blend anytime, anywhere with the BlendJet 2 portable blender. Go to blendjet.com and use the code
BWAAA12
to get 12% off your order and free 2-day shipping. Shop today and get the best deal ever.
BlendJet 2, formerly known as BlendJet.
Hey, everyone. It's me, your puzzle-loving pal. Did you know I was a puzzle-loving pal?
I didn't know you were a puzzle-loving pal.
I got to tell you about my latest obsession. It's Wongo puzzles. These things are the real deal. They are high-quality, handcrafted, and perfect for anyone who loves a good challenge but doesn't want to dedicate their entire kitchen table to puzzles for a week. Trust me, I have been there. I will tell you this. My parents, they're very old and decrepit, and they do puzzles all the damn time.
Yeah.
Like there's always a table that has like an unfinished puzzle. Yeah, it's either that or I don't know.
Die.
Feel your bones. So these puzzles, these Wongo puzzles, they are 100% wooden. They'll last forever. Each piece is hand drawn. just think about that for a second. Each piece is hand-drawn, so no two pieces are the same, and you'll discover some fun whimsy pieces as you work through it.
Whimsy.
They come in a custom wooden box, which is perfect for storage and gifting. You know, before we started doing this, I didn't realize how many people I know already have these Wongo puzzles. I mean, they're apparently pretty.
You can't go wherever Juan go.
With stunning designs and unique shapes, Wongo puzzles are a cut above the rest. I loved doing the snow globe puzzle myself. It was great to pull out a puzzle and be done in a night and not have it on the table for a week. So what are you waiting for? Let's go to Wongo Puzzles, WONGO puzzles.com, and pick a puzzle today. And be sure to use the promo code
BWAAA
for 10% off your order. It's the most fun you'll have with a puzzle, guaranteed, or your money back. Go to WONGO puzzles.com and use your code
BWAAA
to get 10% off your order and get puzzling right now. Hey, Rusty, did you know that you could be putting oil and chemicals in your coffee?
No, I didn't know that.
I mean, I love coffee creamer, but I don't think I've ever turned a bottle around to actually see what's inside. You know, recently I did, and I found out many of my favorite creamers, like especially the one my wife used to use, they contain ingredients I would never intentionally add to my coffee cup, like canola oil, dipotassium phosphate, whatever that is.
Terrible.
Artificial flavors. I can't take artificial flavors a lot of the time.
Yeah,
you know,
I'm good on any flavoring.
They taste gross.
I don't like flavors in my coffee. I like the earth and flavor of coffee.
I mean, I love coffee. Don't get me wrong. I do love it. I just I don't like all that crap in my coffee, right?
Yeah, no, who does that?
So let me tell you about Laird Superfoods then. They have better ingredients, amazing taste, and functional benefits. Laird Superfood creamers are crafted from the highest quality, all-natural, real food ingredients. All Laird products are sustainably sourced and thoroughly tested to ensure that you're incorporating the cleanest, finest fuel into your routine. Now, they're all natural. They've got whole food ingredients. They contain naturally occurring MCTs from coconut oil, and everybody tells you coconut oil is good for you. Mm-hmm. There's no artificial flavors, no colors, no additives, no sugar from highly refined corn syrup. So that's a big deal right there. If you take one thing you do every day and make it better, Laird developed his creamer himself to stay powered for a day on the waves. He was a big wave surfer, Laird Hamilton was, and he needed a morning fuel that could allow him to spend the entire day chasing the ultimate wave. So he made this creamer, and it is it's crazy, crazy good. Laird sources high-quality plant-based ingredients globally and puts an emphasis on U.S. sources whenever possible. They aim to source responsibly and sustainably and believe that the food you consume should be as good for the earth as they are for you. They have honest and transparent products and labels. If you try it, you won't go back. They have functional superfood creamers, instant lattes, and prebiotic greens. They have a variety of snacks and supplements full of wholesome plant-based ingredients to keep you charged for wherever life takes you. So to get a deal on Laird Superfoods, I need you to go to zen.ai, BWAAA, King of the Hill. So that's zen.ai/BWAAA, King of the Hill. And your offer code there is BWAAA. So Laird Superfoods makes a better creamer that keeps you powered all day, and it's better for you, the earth, and your coffee. What do you say, Rusty? You want to go get some coffee?
Coffee.
Hey, Rusty.
Yeah.
Did you know that dehydration is the leading cause of daytime fatigue?
Oh, no.
I don't know about you, but like 2:30, 3 o'clock, I just hit a wall almost every day. I was shocked to learn that even mild dehydration can cause headaches, muscle weakness, brain fog, but luckily there's a cure.
Oh, there is?
Actually, I should have said there's a solution. It's called Cure. Cure Hydration. The Cure Hydration is an oral rehydration solution, or ORS, that contains the perfect balance of electrolytes. We know how important that is because plants crave it.
Super important.
And glucose to help your body absorb water and rehydrate quickly. The formula is made with all natural ingredients like coconut water, powder, and pink Himalayan salt. Whoopee. And it is free from artificial flavors, sweeteners, and preservatives. Cure Hydration is vegan, gluten-free, and non-GMO. That makes it a great option for anyone with dietary restrictions and preferences. The packets that they give you, they're convenient. They're easy to use. You just mix them with water and drink. They're perfect for on-the-go, travel, or anytime you need quick hydration. Hydration is more than just drinking water, Rusty. It is, that's what Lauren Picasso, a lifelong endurance athlete, discovered as she struggled to stay hydrated no matter how much water she drank. I've known people like that. My wife drinks so much water, it's crazy. Lauren found Cure, a science-backed electrolyte drink mix to make hydration easy for everyone. Cure believes that hydration should be simple and effective, but also clean and natural. That's why they only use the highest ingredients and quality plant-based stuff to avoid any artificial or harmful additives. They're committed to transparency and honesty. All of their ingredients are clearly listed on their website and packaging, and they're always happy to answer any questions or concerns. So are you ready to combat dehydration?
Absolutely.
You can try Cure today and feel the difference for yourself. Use your code
BWAAA. Sorry, I blanked.
You're good. For 20% off your order. Try Cure today and feel the difference for yourself. Use our special code
BWAAA
for 20% off your order. Your coupon will be activated at checkout. Try Cure Hydration. Stop drying out. This has been a Rogue Media Network production.